look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, Warren. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Rodgers to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. D.S. Cribs to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Thrown right away. Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He gets it complete to his man, time to kill. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ready. Hey.
First down, here's Tua. Rolling into enemy territory. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. It's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd down carry for Achan. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
First down.
That was it.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achan. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Now he's past the 25, and he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play, and it's going to be 1st down Miami.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Hey, get set.
Achan, a 1st down carry. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Go ahead.
And stick with Achan. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
All right. Ready, team. What's it? Go ahead, TA. Ready.
Achan again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
On his own read, here's Wright. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
A gain of 26
New
yards.
set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out 2nd and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. Along this sideline inside the 25. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 23 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cat 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 26. Hey, take 26. Jim.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
We make 10. Look, 50. Take 30. Zoom.
They've got a man in motion. Rodgers throwing again on second. Throw is caught. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Hey, flex.
They send a man in motion. It's Warren on 3rd down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Mike Tomlin never afraid to tell the officials how he feels, and he's got the challenge flag out.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Boswell able to knock it through, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
All right. Hey, 21, T8.
Two now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Solo left Zion. Step.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, get set. Corner, long.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Solo left Zion. Out!
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
26, 319. Back north. Stay right. 319.
Rodgers from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jalen Moore on the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Set it up. 319. Coming 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down, Steelers.
Jumbo! Get 300. Get 300. Plant. Go get him. Over 50. Yeah, this.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Back north. Stay right. Yeah, go.
Again, Rodgers. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
318, number 50. Hey, you block over here. Take 30. Jump out. Get 300. Get 300. Yeah.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete inside the 35. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
319, back north. 319.
To the air on first down. Rodgers. Brought in close to the 8. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
58.
First and goal, Warren.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier.
And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hey, Mike. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Take 30. Yeah, this.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Back now, pressure coming. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
All right, come on. Hey, come on. Out, man. Yeah.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
He's out of bounds.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Achane again on second. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Solo left Zion.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. He runs it up to midfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So flip the field, folks. It's first and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
Turbo 1, high.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down.
Get set.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
20, TX.
Working inside the red zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Achan running right. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Riley Patterson to try this Dolphins field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. And the kick by Patterson is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achan. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Getting out to his left. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
Well, Kate, even with nothing open downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
Hey, corner, long. Let's go. Ready.
Third and long for him here. This is a heater going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play.
Hey, 88, back north.
First down, here's Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On second and 10 now, Rodgers. He's going to push one deep down the right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over after the interception. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Flush down out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready. 18. High. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Wright.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away.
For the Dolphins.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Drops this underneath to Warren. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Trying for the deep ball. And he's got it, it's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Get 300.
From the red zone on first. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a third quarter lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Eskridge on the return. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. He gets this down near the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Hey! Watson, Oscar.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Going deep here for the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up after hitting Painter in the third. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins make it 17 all.
The game at 17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Number 50.
Now here's Rodgers. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Forced out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hey, take 26. Take 30.
Rodgers thrown again on second. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
And he's brought down after a short game.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On 1st down, they're going to start out with H.A. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. Give him 13 on that play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tua now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Connects on the crosser. And this one does not go far.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he gets it away from his end zone. Rolling into enemy territory. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the fourth quarter. First down from the 42. Trying an inside give to Warren. He cuts it right. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a fourth quarter lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Eskridge on the return. And that hit is going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Tua looking to throw. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Hey, 21 TX. Turbo 1, right, Turbo 1, 21G, 21G. 20, TX. Out.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on second down. Dumps it off to Achane. And this is going to take him off, but across midfield there at the opposing 45. 35 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go. Turbo 1, high.
First down, here's Tua. Finds his back, Achane. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua again. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. Firing it deep, left side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Oh, he lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch call for that? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
20. Ready. Ready.
Achan to the right. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. Devon Achan with the touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
24.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
On 1st down, Warren. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to.
Zoom. Plant. Slip again.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he got what he could there. Only to the 14. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins' 14-yard line.
Slot man motioned over.
Box it. Jim. Yeah, Liz. Hey, take 26.
On 2nd down, Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Steelers in range for a game-winning score. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, 88. Take 30. Get 300. Back
back to throw it. Buying some time right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This from 40 on the right hash. One is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead!
That's called getting this job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. Now with the play clock running down, Mike McDaniel signals for a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
We are going to do this. We got this.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. Winning team. 20, TX.
We'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is to throw. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
21, TX. All right. This is our last chance. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey. Out.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They run with Warren. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Man in motion here. On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's round up for him. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Hey, 620, 258. Back north.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
They're going to pass it here. Rose caught. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play. As the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they got the field goal when it mattered most. And that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory.
Miami has come, the greatest football team.
Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up.
On the city's North Shore, this is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year, taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 37-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
3-18.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Complete to Calvin Austin. It's a gain of 7.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. 3rd down.
258. Jim. Back north. Slip again.
A run with Warren. Oh, he lost the football. And the Dolphins pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
First and 10 now from the 46. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Second down carry for Achane. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Bailey on now to kick this one away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this one's going to approach the 10, but looks like it's down right at the 13-yard line. The Steelers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And nothing to show from their last drive except, well, we did see a couple of short tempers, Brock. Not happy to have fumbled away that series.
Now, fumbles are one of those mistakes, Kate, you don't get a lot of grace for in the NFL. Just one in a game is too many. Got to find a way to protect the rock.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he looks middle, throwing deep. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hey, 26. No.
Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's going to have them up to that 23. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, take 26. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Screen it.
Design bootleg here. Headed out right. Going deep down the near sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 38 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
319. Teammate. 26. Split 15.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Vacates quickly left side. Oh, back across his body, taking a shot. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. Still 10 to go, second down now from the 23. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here's Achane from the pistol. He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. The play brought to an end by the former Dolphin. Here's Jalen Ramsey. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Third and 6.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They start out with a 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However brought, they do at least force this 4th down. Now it's Riley Patterson to try this Dolphins field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. The kick by Patterson is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers offense headed out. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Get 300. Get 300. Go to 50. Hey, take 26. Go.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 319. 26. Back north. Take 30. Jump out. Hey, 88.
Throwing again, Rodgers hits his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Box it. Jim. Screen it.
Warren is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 3. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Eskridge to return it. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead.
Ready. 20, TX.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back after a loose series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Get 300! Get 300! Jump out! Hey, 88! Hey, we gotta push it up! Screen it out!
First down throw here by Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. So we'll take the interception back inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. There's A-Chain at the middle. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. A-Chain again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an All-Pro, you stick someone like that.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Step. One. Hey.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead.
Touchdown, Miami.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead.
158, 630. Hey, 626.
First down. Here's Rodgers. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, you block over here.
To the air on first down, Rogers. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Get 300. Hey, 88. Look again.
From the shotgun, here's Rogers. He's throwing deep to the left side. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 14, Dolphins 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. So first down from the 41. Tua now from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Second and 3 now.
Their 48-yard line.
Go ahead. 31G. Hey, let's go. 20 TX. Step.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. To Hill. This is caught. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
15 yards.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's second.
First down.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Miami.
We've set it downs from 37. First down, here's Tua. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Solo left side. 21G. Hey.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Sends this to the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
17. Steelers 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most.
26. Hey, 88. Boom.
Here's Rogers on first and 10. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Hey, take 26, 318. Go to 50. Get 300. Get 300. Cut. Motion. Check. Shift. Screen 18.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
47-yard line.
319. Take 30. Too much.
He's back to throw. Throwing this for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Understood. Some people would rather get right back to the field to play. And so we will as we advance to the start of the second half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Get safe. Go ahead. 18.
Tua out of the pistol. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
20, TH.
3rd and 2, now Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Rodgers gonna throw on first. Escapes out to the left. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
26, 319, 630, 319.
Rodgers from the gun. Here's the jump off the one. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 22 out of that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Drops this underneath to Warren. And they make the tackle at the 38. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Again, Rodgers. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They strike for 23 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
You want to nerd out at the end of the year with me, Kate? We'll go back and look at the amount of time per completion in the league. The best of them are around 2.2 seconds. The guys that hold on to the longest, they're somewhere around 2.6 seconds. You give your quarterback that kind of eternity to throw, they'll find a completion.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Jump out! 319! 319!
Warren once more. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Hey, check 26. 26. Look at the inside. Check 30. Let's get that touch.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. It's caught by Wilson. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. One after up is good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 17.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Miami offense headed out there now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
44. Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better having that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
All right, fellas, ready. Hey, 21G, 21G.
Third and long for him here. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. Begins his return at the 16. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Warren. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Hey, 88, 88, 258.
Here's Rodgers. Getting out to his left. That's incomplete on second down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Hey, take 26. Zoom.
Here he is on third and short. They did it! He made the interception! Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins have some new life in the fourth.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Here's a handoff for AJ. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Tua setting up to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball left side. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So that brings them to third down. Acham running right. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. A pickup of 17. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Staying on the ground here with Acham. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now stick with Acham. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Running right. Here's Wright. Breaks the tackle. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Miami.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
24. Steelers 21.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Steelers offense headed out. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Off play action, here's Rodgers. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. And the Dolphins will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Handoff running left. It's a chance. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL case before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hey, 21G. Out!
Looking to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins holding on to a field goal lead. Here's Riley Patterson. A lot riding on this field goal try. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense will run him back out for a new series. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal Got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, take 26. Get 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Inside. Slip it down.
Here he is to throw. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Plant. Jump out. Go to 50. Hey, 88.
Setting up to pass. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Green 18. Yeah, this. Hey, take 20. Cat 300. 26. Green 18.
He'll look to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, you block over here. Inside. Back. Blue 58. Check 30.
To throw. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5.
It's a gain of 48 yards. And the Steelers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Green 18.
Quick throw left side, complete. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now with extra points, we'll give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Dolphins 27. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Eskridge on the return. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
back to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Tua and the Dolphins getting set to try for two.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point
Running the read option. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
33.
So the newly found lead stays where it is, and now I'd expect to see them just boot this away and prevent any type of return.
Yeah, this is where you love a kicker with a big old leg. Don't even let them return it. The squib kick can be dangerous. I think that was the play, Kate, like 20 years ago. With the QBs today and how quickly they move the ball, just send this one through the end zone.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Dolphins make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light.
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause
Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. It's the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins.
Welcome to the field. Your 2025 Miami Dolphins.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, there are oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going to run again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They blew about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Vegas!
Putting a receiver in motion. Williams to throw on 3rd. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pick up there of 39 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down at the 21-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Man in motion out of the slot. Now here's Williams. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Vegas!
Third down, here's Williams. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
What is up?
They go with Manungai here. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Vegas!
Again, it's Manungai. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards. Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Out. Solo left Zion. Solo left. Double one high.
Tua taken right to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Go. 21G, 21 corner, wrong. Watson, Oscar. Ready.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on 2nd down. Flushed out now to his left. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
20, TX.
To the air on 3rd and long. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. 4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Working from the gun, Williams. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Here's Williams again. Rolling left, buying some time. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Out.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Watch it, Oscar. Step.
Two and out from the gun. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Hey, double one, high. Hey, 21, TX.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Has it downfield, working the left. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll get to work here, first and 10. First down throw by Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you know that line, time is of the essence? It certainly is in the pocket. Not enough time there to let that play develop down the field. And the two were not able to reel it in.
Vegas, Vegas!
Throwing again on second. Williams escapes the pocket. It's taken in by Romadunze. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Running behind center with Swift. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, Bears.
First down, Williams. Finds him over the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
What is up? What? Vegas. Touchdown,
from the red zone on first. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Vegas.
They kick the running back in motion.
Vegas.
Williams to throw. Big tackle now, and the ball is out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They've got a man in motion.
Vegas.
Williams with third and long. And this one doesn't go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a fourth down.
Santos' kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Caught, this is Graham Dulcich. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. first down. Here's Tagovailoa. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Let's go. Watch it, Oscar. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock.
21 G, 20 TX. Hey. Double one, hot. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Hey, 21 TX.
First down, here's Tua. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears get the football just short of their 20. That's the interception and return.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams to throw on first. He finds a Doomsday downfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
First down, Williams to throw. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Now Williams. Hits his running back. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Vegas!
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
21G.
Tagovailoa on first down. He's loaded another one up. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. Right there. Come on, hard. Hey. Help.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. He's going to try another deep one here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. From his end zone, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again here from the end zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. That's Gtowncapp again. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So just a 1-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hanson.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
To kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
44. Ready. Ready, team. Watch it, Oscar. 20, TX.
Tua now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here's Achane from the pistol. is going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and a yard.
Solo left side.
Tua out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Zone read, they hand it to A-Chain. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here's another for him. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up third and goal from the 5.
2-yard pickup.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to play the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard gain. 1 shot remaining if they want to try it. 4th and goal coming up.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either. Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears and Roma Dunze headed back out on offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Off the play fake, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. And finds Kmet downfield. And he takes it down to the 33. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, here's Swift. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's Swift on second down. No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap second and goal from the 3.
Second and goal.
They send a man in motion. Homer. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Dolphins 10.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Eskridge to return it. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here.
44, ready.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. This is a heater going deep. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
All right, come on. Ready, team, with it. Solo left Zion. Hey, scat. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It's come. This is Jalen Wright. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
21G, 20, watch it, Oscar. 20, TX.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Taken in by Hill, right side. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the third. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
17. Bears 13.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. On play action, Williams buying some time right. The right side hauled in by Kmet. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
6 yards. Second down.
On the carry, it's Swift. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 2 yards there, and it's now 3rd and 14.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Williams with 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, here's Tua. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Achane running right. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Tunga Bailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10.
What is it?
Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On the give, it's Swift. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Vegas! Yeah. Tempo.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Vegas! Tempo.
He's back to throw. Rolling out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
What is it? Vegas!
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Chased out to his right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
20 TX.
Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Bears 13.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
He had it for a moment, but a defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Slot man motioned over. Throwing again on 2nd. Williams connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Williams from the gun. There is that man again, Gtowncapp. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down Bears. To the air yet again. Williams hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Again, it's Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41.
Turbo 3, kick, up, out with that. Let's go. Hey.
They're going to pass it here. Got his target. It's Hill. And that should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down.
18. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
20, TX. Out.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Intended for Jalen Wright. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the 24 once again.
line.
It's 2nd and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock. We saw it, but it can be so tough to win on the road. And there's some dejected faces now as they leave this football field.
Oh, and that flight home, oh, it's going to be a long one, a silent one.